Hello, my friends. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is the Weekly Mystic for November 4th through Sunday, November 10th. So let's see what our wonderful week has to hold. Remember, this is not a quote-unquote horoscope reading. This is a day of the week reading. So we're doing every single day. And we're going to see what the vibe is for each day to help us kind of prepare for the best days for when the energy is the highest for whatever it is you need to do. So it's always helpful to know. It's kind of a forecast of the day's energy for the week. So here we go. Let's pray for all 5 decks. Thank you all for being here, and here we go. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being here and being present and allowing everyone to have the information they seek for the week of November 4th through November 10th, 2019. We thank you so much for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light which they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance as always, and we welcome your energy here, divine. Thank you so much for your presence. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the weekend energy, Saturday, Sunday. The underlier, very nice. We like this one. This is a financial commitment of some kind, or someone giving you permission. So if you're trying to apply for something that gives you the benefit of abundance or finance, this is someone giving the approval. If you're looking for a job, or you're just trying to do better with your money, this is being more able to attract it to you. So if you've been manifesting, that's a good sign. The page is always the messenger bringing in the information you need. So it's either helping you to learn what to do, or that the method you're using is working, and or someone giving you a financial commitment. It can also work for the sale or purchase of a house, car, anything that you would be having to do a long-term agreement on. Let's see what our clarifiers have to say. Hope you all had a great weekend. I just flipped that over for no apparent reason. So this is really about money. Somebody wanted to see that. There you go. There's Monday, 8 of Pentacles. That's good. It's showing the money is being used properly, or being studied, the abundance. It's all about money, y'all. 3 of Pentacles. Keeping your eye focused on the goal, on the prize, whatever it is that's supposed to have your attention. You need to stay focused. It's showing you, and that is exactly what he's doing. He's learning how to focus, and this is saying keep your focus. So, Page of Pentacles and 3 of Pentacles are our underliers for this week. Let's see what our wonderful Law of Attraction cards have to say. I'm going to take affluence with our beautiful horse. I choose to be debt-free and live an affluent and healthy life. Absolutely, we receive that. That is a blessing all in itself. If we stopped right there, that's a perfect mantra. Debt-free is the way to be. Debt-free is the way to be. I'm in a mood. Y'all can tell I'm a little feisty. I think it's the cold weather. Those of you who have watched my videos long enough know that's just me. Dodecahedron, the all-seeing and all-knowing. So this is being completely plugged in to the source, and having the information given to you at exactly the right time, being able to communicate in the right way with the universe. And just so you know, when I say universe, I mean all forms of higher source. So whatever you want to call, when I say universe, I'm using it as a blanket term. So I am not negating anyone's religious preference or ability to claim their own deity. Inner child, rose quartz. Now, just so you know, this will be our meditative energy, but the rose quartz is more than inner child. Rose quartz is about self-love, the emission of the vibration of inner peace and love. It is an attractor. If some of you are not in a relationship, rose quartz is a stone that is used a whole bunch to facilitate attracting love. So, and it is a very strong, loving presence from the universe. So, very much imbued. And we have these lovely, my little rose quartz I forgot what they're called, but they are, I get them at Rock Cloud for anybody. Y'all know I shop at Rock Cloud. I love it. It's very reasonable in the pricing, and it is quality for what you get. And I get no kickback from them. That's just, I like Rock Cloud. Here we go. Here we are, pulling through the heaviness, the Nine of Wands, being in a place of having gone through the trials and tribulations. You've got all these wands in the ground here are focused on the things that you've accomplished and overcome and moved past, all obstacles. And you've got this one last piece you're in completion of. Now, you notice, I just want to point this out, you're not looking for the last piece, you have it. So that's one victory right there. Having what you need is very important, because when you have to go seeking out where to find what you need, that takes a little longer. So you actually have your tools, and that's a good thing. That means it's going to turn quickly. So even though you feel exhausted, you feel like it's taken forever, you have what you need. So that's a good thing for Monday. It is being exhausted and overwhelmed sometimes, and feeling like, what am I doing here? Is this even going to work out? Am I delusional? Sometimes when we're doing the law of attraction, we get weary, battle frayed from, battle weary. So we have to understand that, that's where you sit down. When you feel that feeling, you got to sit down and restore, rejuvenate, get yourself into a nice hot shower, get a massage, sit down and just clear your mind. Watch a TV show that has nothing to do with nothing. You see, people gripe about television, but I use it as a tool, because some of those shows just help me to kind of drift and not really plug into fear and all of those other emotional anxieties. So whatever your thing is, if whether it be just chilling outside on the porch, or listening to good music, whatever it is, do what you have to do to restore, because you've still got this last piece. You're in the last leg of the race, and by God, you don't want to give up now. You've been through all that to get here. So we're almost there. The Eight of Pentacles is a really great accompaniment card for this. The Eight of Pentacles is talking about polishing your skills, okay? So whether it's on-the-job training or the things you've learned that have gotten you this far, this is abundance coming in because of the hard work you've done and the attention to detail you've paid. So, and abundance can be more than just money. Remember that. I know it seems like money is the main thing for that, but it's so much more. Abundance is so much more. So, here we have the Queen of Cups, Tuesday. We're in a little bit of verklempt-ness. We're having a little emotional, little moment of looking at the storm clouds. Now, one thing I know you all know, even if it hangs around for a week and rains on you, we have that in Texas, and I know they just had it in the Bahamas. Even if it seems like it's going to be an endless deluge, it eventually does stop. And so even if there's a little storm, it didn't come to stay, it came to pass, right? So you've got to remember that. And she's not in a panic. She's just in a little bit of concern, okay? She's noting the clouds and being concerned, not overreacting, okay? Emotional is, getting a little bit of making a note. Okay, there's storm clouds coming. Maybe I need to batten down the hatches, but it's not the end of the world, right? So this is, even with that storm, you got to remember, sometimes the universe uses a storm cloud to disguise the fact that you're getting a blessing. So whenever the storm comes, it may bring with it something. The winds of change blow in, right? And it may seem like a storm, but it's really something bringing in a blessing to you. So with the change comes a blessing, okay? Or with the passing of this small energy comes a blessing. And that is the hand of the heavens coming down, the helping hand. Now, what we have to remember is, he's looking at these 3 cups going, well, I have 3 cups. I don't need another cup. I don't even know where I would put another cup. Look, when you've asked the universe for something and it offers you something that you don't recognize, you still need to take it, because you're either going to need it very soon, or it's something you don't recognize and it's more valuable than what you have and you just don't know that. So, don't pass up your blessing because you're being lazy, right? Because sometimes we just don't want to do the work. I think, oh, I'm just tired. Well, you never want to be too tired for that. The blessing has to come. Because if you've asked and you've manifested and it shows up and you say no, you just cancel out all this work. All this that you worked and did and slaved. And so let's not cancel out what we've been moving toward, okay? Strength card. This is Wednesday's energy. So you have the Queen and the Queen of Cups and the Four of Cups for Tuesday, the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles for Monday. So for anybody that didn't get it, if I forgot to say it, I think I said it, but we'll do double just to make sure. Strength card is the Major Arcana for Leo, but it's also the Archangel Ariel. Ariel is the Lion of God. This is a beautiful energy of loyalty and perseverance, okay? This lion has his eyes fixed on the same goal you do. So this is walking beside you, bringing your perseverance through all that you may have gone through and continuing, even if you don't know how far it's going to be, continuing to the end of the cycle or to the goal. Then you have the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is a beautiful energy of the lightning strike, something quickly moving towards you in a blessed way, giving you either information or clarity. So the Wednesday is strength and the Knight of Swords. So it can be a realization, it can be an idea, it can just be someone reaching out to you to say, hey, let me tell you about this. Sometimes it's some information given to you, like an email or just something you catch the tail end of in a something being said out loud. Again, we have the Eight of Pentacles repeating itself on Thursday's energy. So this is truly talking about doing your due diligence. Keep grinding away. He's working by candlelight because he's really, really fearlessly dedicated himself to accomplishing this knowledge. Whatever this knowledge is, it is part of what you're doing on the day-to-day. And some of you may be getting some training, but some of you just may be, the life experience that I've gained from doing different things in my life has been invaluable to just doing what I do now. Had I not had all that experience, doing different, and none of them were related, seemingly, none of them had any real cohesion. But honestly, to tell you now, I can tell you that every single thing I did to get to this point was all steps along the path, even though it didn't make sense to me. And there you are now, ready to launch. This is the Six of Swords, so you have the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Swords for Thursday. This is able to move forward in the right direction, taking all the knowledge and all the experience and going in the right direction towards your goal. Always a good thing. Moving out of the storm clouds into the smooth sailing water. Friday, this is great energy. The moon. The moon is a Pisces major arcana. It also gives you the idea of being aligned in your chakras and divine energy. See the chakra colors on the left one here? They're all the rainbow, and this is the white divine light. Now you notice this piece in the middle looks like the innards of a clock. It means divine timing. So it is definitely talking about something lining up, and once that comes into alignment, it is like an embryo that is developing itself, and then it is born. Comes to the light. So when you realize that it is also the moon, it's talking about your soul. This is a bigger picture moment, okay? So it's something that's in the place of manifesting that's about to come to light. Now, we have the major arcana Capricorn, but this is also fear, okay? And it can be self-sabotage. It can also be whatever is going on at work. You may have somebody that's really got it out for you and you really feel like they have. Or it's somebody in your life that's just toxic, okay? Whatever it is, in that regard, if it's a Capricorn, if I'm talking to a Capricorn, this is not negative for you. It's just your Capricorn energy. But if you've got somebody in your life that is one of the things I've just described, then this is the revelation that's going to come to light that's going to help you get past this, okay? And if it is something amazing that blows your socks off, don't get in a place of self-sabotage by believing you can't do it. Everything that comes to you was meant for you, okay? When you get an opportunity, do not turn away. That's what this is talking about. Don't scare yourself out of it. Plenty of other people can try to stomp your dream. Don't be one of the people that does it for yourself and nobody else even gets a chance. Because you are the only one who can say whether or not your dream is valid. So keep yourself in that place of being valid and true to your own journey. So, and it's always got a struggle. None of us get through this without a struggle. So everybody's struggles are at a different degree. Just don't give up. That's the only way you can lose. The Hanged Man. Taking a different perspective, allowing yourself to look from a higher perspective. Look at the big picture. This is the weekend's energy. Take a good reflective look about, number one, how far you've come, and then where you're going and what that means to you. Because you've also got the King of Swords here, which is Archangel Michael, who's come in to help you move forward in the energy of divine light. He's protective. He also is an obstacle remover. So for the weekend, as you go move through this channel of energy, take some good time to really restore yourself in the light, knowing that you have protection and you have the availability of these beautiful resources like the archangels, and your own energy, your own chakra energy, and your own alignment. So as we move forward into our into our meditation, we're going to use this week's reading as our catalyst to talk about what we need to do to restore ourselves. So the good news is we've got the ability to be debt-free as soon as we choose to have it. We've got the all-seeing and all-knowing, which means a constant flow of internal resource from the universe. You've always got a resource if you reach out for it. And just if you're in the knowledge that you have it, then you don't have to worry about being without. Now, we also have someone reaching out to us with a commitment financially, and all we have to do is get the details right, okay? And the manifestation of it is on the way if we can keep from scaring ourselves away from it. I hope this rings true for some of you because this is a really good reading. So here we go. We have it says inner child, but I'm going to go with our inner self, our self-love and knowledge of love, okay? And inner child is in there because the inner child is the part that was wounded by the misinformation we had as a child. You know, as a child we look at things very differently and it's not always explained. So we're going to do some healing. Here we go. Everybody, get your rose quartz, and if you've never taken part in one of my meditations, it's not very long, and I just don't want you to hold your breath as I breathe in with me, but then breathe shallowly as I channel, because I will be channeling the message, and allow yourself to just breathe shallowly until I tell you to exhale. We will do 3 inhales and 3 exhales as we pull energy through our chakras and clear our divine body energy to align with our spiritual energy. Here we go. You're breathing in beautiful white divine light from your crown chakra now, bringing in divine light straight into your heart. Breathing in. Hold the light in your heart. Allow your heart to be healed from any wounds, any stagnant energy that's sitting. Let it be removed. Allow yourself to know that the knowledge that you gain from the universe is much more important to accept and receive as an adult. Not all things that were perceived one way are the way they really are. Sometimes we have a perception, and as a child our perception is very small and limited because our understanding is much less at that time. As we grow and allow new concepts in our minds, our hearts can heal. Allowing that healing energy to move through your heart and open all hidden places, all dark places that have been locked away for your protection, letting down the armor and the shields of yourself from the world, letting the universe into your heart and letting it nurture and nourish and fulfill your heart, allowing your heart to swell with the energy of the light like a sponge that has been dehydrated. Let it soak in the light and become to a place of overflowing with divine energy. As it does, the light will break through all the guards from our heart and allow our heart to beat properly in the beautiful vibration of love. As that love vibrates through our body, we let every single cell be affected and renewed and restored with this divine love. As we know we are a child of the Most High, we are a spiritual divine being, and love is ours to have and give for freely and abundantly. If not doing so is a dishonor to yourself and a dishonor to Divine Spirit. Exhaling any stagnant energy, any dis-ease, any disharmony. Exhaling it out to the universe to allow it to be removed and restored and recycled. Exhale now. Second breath, breathing in beautiful white divine light straight into your crown chakra, holding it in your crown. As we hold the orb of divine light that is now in our crown chakra, we allow the all-seeing and all-knowing energy of the universe to be transmitted like a beacon into our beautiful antenna that is now connected to Divine Source, that is completely unobscured, unblocked. It is cleared and cleansed, and the 100% communication is allowed to be transmitted back and forth as we receive all that we need to know in this lifetime, and we are able to connect with Source for any questions we may have or anything we need guidance on. Moving that orb into your third eye on your forehead, allowing the orb to open and clear and cleanse your third eye, awakening the beautiful light from within to allow it to play like a movie screen inside your mind's eye. All information that is needed to be seen, all understanding that is needed to be gained and given is received now. Moving now the orb of light into your throat chakra, allowing your throat chakra to be cleared and cleansed of all pain, all suffering, all fear and doubt and shame. Any fear that you have of being heard is now removed, and you are given permission to speak with divine love and light. As you are used and use yourself as a vessel to pour forth the harmony and peace that is within your heart that you restored, giving others the ability to have permission to allow their own spiritual voice to be heard and their own light to be shown. Moving this beautiful light now back into your heart a second time, allowing the energy to transmit through every nerve synapses, every muscle, every bone, every single fiber of your being. Allow that all to resonate with divine love and healing and peace. Allowing your purpose to be fulfilled and received in your heart so that you know your destination. Following your heart at all times when it is guiding you and knowing the difference as the universe gives you the knowledge to do so. Moving down into your solar plexus, clearing and cleansing your solar plexus chakra, allowing all comparisons to others to drop away, to melt away and fall away. We are unique, each and every one of us our own separate entity and connected to divine at the same time. What a glorious thing to be part of. Allowing any judgment of self or others to fall away, any fear or doubt, any self-defeating thoughts, any destructive toxic energy. Allowing yourself to let go from your solar plexus chakra. Restoring the divine, beautiful golden light that is held there to the brightest extent of the sun. Making yourself whole and grounded and knowing you are sacred as we move sacred energy now down into our sacral chakra, bringing the energy of love and excitement and renewal, of abundance and joy and happiness, allowing that to move within you as music makes you move, allowing it to resonate deep within your inner soul, bringing the vibration of creativity out from you into the universe in any form. All is valid. Knowing that when you do so, you strike a chord in others who have needs to bring their creativity out, and giving them permission to do so just by you doing it. Moving now this beautiful light into your root chakra, grounding, focusing, centering, aligning, making everything stable and secure. Putting the fine tuning into bringing it all together into a solid 100% pillar of light that is all cleared of any stagnant energy. As we exhale, we send all shadow energy, all fear, doubt, shame, judgment out of our bodies and restore ourselves into divine vibration and synchronization with the universe as we come into alignment with divine harmony. Exhaling now. Last breath. Starting at your crown, you will inhale. Holding it at your crown, now sending that energy straight down into your body through all chakras we just cleared, and that is your prana tube, right down your spinal cord into the soles of your feet, sending that light now beaming to the center of the core of Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, removing any residual residue that may remain that would be negative, removing all stagnant energy, anything clinging to any place within your physical body or your soul. Your vibration is now purified, sending all that shadow energy into the earth to be burned away as we are cleansed with divine light. We send the energy now back from the Mother Earth up through the crown chakra like a fountain of beautiful light, sending it to whoever may need it, love and light to anyone who may need it. And even if they don't know or realize they need it, we're sending it to them to be rained down on them. Exhaling now. Thank you so much for being a part of this wonderful restorative healing. And I hope you enjoyed this week's reading. Many blessings to you. Thank you very, very much for your energy and assisting the universe as we try to build the positivity. Thank you for lending me your time. I hope you receive as much abundance as I do from these readings. Thank you, as always. Many blessings, and namaste.